And now, it is my supreme pleasure to turn it over to the queen of equality, the high priestess of positivity, a good and a badass witch. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Gloria Steinem.
I'm not sure I can follow myself. I have been sitting here listening to all of these incredible stories, any one of which would be reason enough to be in this room, right? And I have changed what I was going to say about 18 times here. And I finally decided to play the age card. Because I bet I'm the oldest person in the room. I'm 83. How many people can? 93. Oh, okay. 93. But I am old enough to remember when Equality Now started. And Jessica Newworth came to see me and said she was really having a hard time in the human rights community of the day because somehow what happened to men was political and what happened to women was cultural. So the whole problem of female genital mutilation or forced marriage or, everything you've heard this evening was off limits because it was cultural. I just want to say that because it shows how far we have come, that now we understand that, in the words of the woman who should be our president, women's rights are human rights and human rights are... Let's just remember she won by 3 million votes. We just have to get rid of the Electoral College. Okay. A product of slavery, incidentally. Okay. I won't go there anymore. But it is helpful to be old because you do remember when it was worse. So I'm just saying that the trend line is up, okay? And the fact that now we have Equality Now changing the laws on every continent in different cases so that not only does the individual case become different, but situations similarly legally situated forevermore are different. And that is Equality Now's great accomplishments in 25 years, and that is going to continue because of you, tireless, and contributing here. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I just want to remind us that though it would be quite enough to diminish violence against females all on its own, it is also true that we now know, as we did not know when Equality Now started, that the biggest determinant of whether a country is violent within itself, in its streets, and whether it will use military violence against another country is actually not poverty, not access to natural resources, not religion, or even degree of democracy. It's violence against females. Because that is what we see first, because of the various forms of patriarchal systems, which is just all about controlling reproduction, which means controlling the bodies of women. We see it first in our families, in our neighborhoods. It gives us the idea that it's okay for one group to dominate another and even necessary, and it's the beginning of hierarchy. So eliminating that beginning of hierarchy is striking at the very root of violence and helping us realize that, in fact, we as human beings are linked. We are not ranked. We are a circle. We are not a pyramid. And together, you and I will ultimately get there. I have great confidence that we will get there. Now, part of the reason we will get there, a big part of the reason, is because we have people who build bridges between need and what can meet that need. I'm so happy to be your bridge to the woman who is our bridge to the world. Here she is, Susan.